Check 1 2 1 2. All right, what's up, guys? Here's a trade journal update, man. Today's trade was Friday, March 20th, 2026. Had 3 trade ideas. Basically, we're trading break and retest right now. I watched an old video of mine where I did really well. I post that somewhere for you to watch, and yeah, I did really well, so it kind of inspired me to get back to that, because I've been kind of playing with different strategies, seeing what I like to do and what works for me. So decided that I'm probably going to be sticking with the break and retest for the time being here. See how it plays out. I have an Apex 100k eval account that I'm going to be using. God, and I hate the TradingView platform when I come from TradeLocker, man. TradeLocker is so much more intuitive and easy, but we're gonna see if we can make it happen. The execution was incredibly ugly today because of that fact. I'm just not used to the TradingView platform, so I had like executions everywhere, and I ended up losing on the day when my trade ideas should have netted me green for the day. Just terrible execution. It was just a relatively small loss though, so now that I got the execution, I think more down, I think going forward we'll be able to actually execute the strategy properly. God damn, it's hot as fuck in here. Hold on. It's so hot. So, break and retest, man. Basically 5-minute marking up levels pre-market, 5-10 minutes before market opens. I'll mark out my major support and resistance levels on the 5-minute before 6:30 Pacific Standard Time before market opens, and I'll also throw in some horizontal lines for potential resistance, support, basically key levels where price will react from, to basically determine my take profits, and also help me determine if I want to enter a trade or not. So this is our 2 major 5-minute levels here. You see this level building here and this one here. So pretty tight little range. That was where I was looking for a break and a retest to the upside or downside for entries. As you can see here, so basically after I do that, I'll drop down to the 1 minute for market open. And then when market opened here, you see 6:30 right here. Basically, let me just go ahead and hop into replay mode. So basically, boom, market opens up right here, shoots up, rejects a little bit off that level, tries to break out, fails, pushes up a little more in that level, big failure off that level. So now I'm thinking we might look for a sell here once we break this level. Has a rejection off of it, comes up, we're still in that range, pushes down a little more, rejects. So still no trade entries for me yet. Just been bouncing between in this range. Here we get a nice bullish candle, so now I'm thinking, all right, we might be ready to break out. Boom, we get our breakout. No entry yet. I gotta stay disciplined and wait for the retest, otherwise I get faked out way too many times. It's not good for me. So I'd rather let a trade just run without me and miss it than try and chase it, because yeah, I just get faked out way too much and shit. So I like to wait for the retest to kind of confirm that it's showing rejection off this level, that it wants to continue higher, because there's been too many times where it just pops up like this and I'm like, fuck it, let's go, and then it just instantly retraces. So here we get our break, boom, big candle, single candle into our retest level. Now I'm looking for it to hold. Boom, we get a nice hold right there. That's our entry candle right there. Boom, top loss just under there. Look for a 2R target, happens to align perfectly with this next level of support, so looking to take that. I entered here, looks good. We tap into that resistance zone, and then it just has a huge rejection there. So kind of seeing if it wants to break, hold again and push up. It doesn't, it fails. So that's totally okay, guys, because the way I like to trade here now, that I'll be trading here in the future is, where's my pencil? So we either like to trade a breakout here, retest, enter here, or if it breaks out and then fails, I'll also look for a inverse retest, essentially, for a trip to the downside and enter, you know, here. So there's two ways to enter if it doesn't actually hold. So here I got stopped out. So now I'm thinking, okay, let's see if we get a hold there for the downside trade. Comes down, boom, boom, hits there. Yes, it retested, but it's still bullish, ended bullish. It's really low in our range, so not the best risk to reward. I'd like to see it kind of give a better retest than that. So boom, getting closer, boom, there you go. That's a nice deep retest into our level. Rejection. So now if I get like a bullish candle here, a bearish candle, I'd like to enter. Boom, we get it. This would be a great entry. Tradeovate fucked me up this morning, trading view, so I would have entered there, but I was trying to like drag the fucking limit, trying to figure out how to fucking trade it, basically using the trading view app. So I ended up getting in like a little later, more like down here, you'll see, but that would have been perfect entry. Stop. You could either target right here, this support level, or just stick with your 1 to 2, maybe right down here. So boom, good entry, little retracement. Boom, tracement, back test again, big shoot down. That's what you're looking for. That's what you want to see. Boom, tapped into there. So I mean, you could get out here if you just want to maybe recover this loss and be done for the day. I like to hold, you know, 1 to 2 regardless, essentially, or at least get close to a 2R. So here, hold, breakthrough, rejection off this level, a little scary, bit a big push back up. But then boom, shoots down more and a little more. Right here you could have gotten out because it's damn near close enough to a 2R. If you didn't, you held, risked getting taken out again if this level holds. But here you could see it just kind of fucked around for a bit. Nice big push down again. Holding. Boom, there it is. Finally gets you. So if you stopped here, 2 trades, because I like to basically max out at 2 trades. Maybe a 3rd trade depending on the day, but most of the time 2 trades I'll be done. First winning trade I'm done. So here would have been -1R, here would have been +2R, so would have been profitable on the day. But because of my fucked up execution today, I ended up being like red at this point because I took like some bullshit trades in here. Like I accidentally entered in a trade which took me out. So I just said, fuck it, I don't care if I fail the account. I'm just gonna play break and retest, and if I get another good setup, I'll enter. So ended up watching play out, finally broke out here. So I was out of the trade here, oddball trades, but then I saw this breakout here. Started running away. I was like, fuck, am I gonna miss this? And then eventually, I think right here, I was so tired because I worked graveyard shift last night. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to bed. I'm just gonna set like a limit here. Like if we come back into this level, I'm gonna enter because hopefully it comes back here, retests and goes. So I set a pending order just like this right here. And lucky for me, I went to bed and price came around, fucked around at this level here, rejected, boom, came back, got entered into the trade. Luckily for me, it did hold. So there was our perfect break retest. Boom, for a nice 2R. So that was the last trade of the day. That was how the session went. Really clean actually. The first trade failed with the break and retest, which is totally fine because then we look for this fail and retest, which worked out perfectly. And then actually I had a perfect break and retest to the downside after that fail and retest. So really 2 good setups, fail and retest and a break and retest that worked fucking beautifully. The first break and retest looked really solid, just didn't have the momentum. which set us up for those 2 downside plays. So, you know, I'm really happy with how the break and retest played out today. Yeah, I'm excited to see how it goes going forward. Now that I have my execution down better. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the day. It's the weekend now, so I'm gonna go fucking play some games and shit. Maybe play some pickleball, whatever. I got some work on the weekend too, so I'll be doing that. And then we'll be back at it Monday, man. Trading US 30 New York session Monday through Friday with break and retest. So see how it goes, guys. Peace.